business funnel approach is sort of a graphical element of taking a plan and taking a broad look at that plan on top with specific goals that you're going to identify for your business, and then funneling it down into the very executable things that need to happen in order for your business to be successful.
Those businesses that are still successful even in this environment, they do two things incredibly well. Number one, they've got great focus. They know exactly where they're going and how they're going to get there. Zig Ziglar used to tell the story in his seminars about putting someone at the back of the room with a target on him and then taking a master marksman in the front of the room and saying, now I'm going to put a blindfold on him and I'm going to spin him around a few times, and what do you think the chances are of this master marksman hitting that target in the back of the room? And of course everybody would say, well, that's ridiculous. There's no chance that he could hit that target in the back of the room. And Zig would say, you're absolutely right. How do you hit a target you can't see? Focus is absolutely critical. Now, the other side of that is focusing on the right things, and I'm going to talk more about that in just a couple of minutes. The other piece is discipline. Discipline not meaning that you're working 80 hours a week, but discipline that you're creating processes and systems that happen over and over again the same way. Okay? Now, I'm an avid golfer. How many business books have been written, including the one that I've got out on the table out there? When we really look at growing a business, it really comes down to three fundamental things. There's really only three ways that you grow a business. Number one, more customers, clients, whatever you call them. Number two, more sales from existing customers. And number three, larger sales from existing customers. It's really, when you boil it down, that's really the only three ways based on the action grow a business. You monitor those milestones, and when you hit those milestones, guess what, folks? The goal takes care of itself. Most of my clients average somewhere in the range of 35 to 50% growth. And the reason why is because they focus on the milestones. They focus on the specific things that they have to do day in and day out. They focus on action. They focus on execution. Unlike most business plans that are sitting in the file cabinet and we're still trying to figure out if the financials are going to work. Okay? So focus on action, focus on activity. And then the last piece, reward success. Reward yourself, reward your team. That's what gets everybody on board and working toward a goal. That's what gets everybody on board and doing the things that they need to do to make this plan successful. That's the business planning funnel. It is a very different and a very simple approach to the way most businesses create a business plan. And I'll guarantee you that if you go to your banker and show them a 30 or 40 or 50% increase versus a business plan that didn't do anything but looks pretty, guess what he's going to do? He's going to be a lot happier to see the revenue go up. And he's going to care less about what that business plan looks like. This is the business planning funnel. Don't waste your time. Start executing today. Start analyzing those 6 areas. Start looking at each one of those areas and making sure that you can find some priorities. Some of those you're going to find you do pretty well, and you can set that aside. Others of those areas, though, you're going to find that this is a major priority for us. We need to put this on our priority list. Okay? Get your team involved. When you're analyzing those 6 areas, get everybody involved. As a business owner, you don't have all the answers. I hate to be the one to break the news to you here, but you don't have all the answers. Get your team involved, okay? Hold your feet to the fire. Make sure that as you're managing those milestones, as you're keeping score, make sure that you're holding your feet to the fire, that you're doing this and you're looking at it and you're working through it. Look at your plan every single day.
Ultimate breakthrough planning is really a process. It's a blueprint. It's a tool that you're going to use every single day in order to grow your business.